For our project, our hypothesis was that more than 50% of all high school students got a Twitter account due to the blocking of Facebook.
Okay, so finding our sample size, we did the formula on the board. 1.96 is the critical value of a 95% confidence level. And since we don't know our P and Q, we have to use 0.25. And our margin of error is 0.05. So when you do that, you get 384.16, and then you round up to 385. And since we don't have enough people in our school, our sample size is 48.
How we sample. We used a simple random sample and set out a Google form to the whole high school. We used the first 48 and evaluated them for our sample. Due to the fact that our survey was conducted through Google Forms, our results were skewed by voluntary responses.
Our claim. We claim that the percent of high school students that got a Twitter account due to the blocking of Facebook will be greater than 50%.
Our opposite claim is we claim that the percentage of high school students that got a Twitter account due to the blocking of Facebook is less than or equal to 50%.
Our null hypothesis is P is less than or equal to 0.5. Our alternative hypothesis is P is greater than or equal to 0.5. The data in which we will be using is N equals 48, P hat equals 32 out of 48, which is 0.667, which is the percentage that said yes. Our Q hat is 1 minus 0.667, which equals 0.333, which is the percent that said no. And our P equals 0.5, which is what is tested.
On our graph, due to the inequality sign, we used a one-tail to calculate our critical value of 1.645. So when we plugged our data into the equation of P hat minus P over the square root of P hat times Q hat divided by N, our result was 2.455. When we graphed this point, it was to the far right of the critical region.
Since our point on the graph was to the right of the critical value, our null hypothesis is not supported, which was P is less than or equal to 0.5. Therefore, our alternative hypothesis is supported, which is P is greater than 0.5.
Evidence from this sample supports that the percentage of high school students that got a Twitter account due to the blocking of Facebook is greater than 50%.